Hey, everybody, it's Omar, and I actually have a message for you. You're generating leads and you're letting them die. Let's stop that together. I'm the CEO here at BusySeed, and today I'm just going to be going over how you can really go and try to make sure that the leads that you're generating stay alive throughout the time and throughout the maybe days, weeks, or months it takes them to respond. Now, let's start off here. Most businesses don't have a lead generation problem. They have a timing problem. They can generate leads, but ultimately they don't understand what's going on in the user's mind, who is the lead that they generated. So what happens after the form fill? Let's go through it. Lead submits their info, the intent set is highest peak. Then nothing happens, or something happens too late. In a study by the Harvard Business Review, as well as MIT research, Dr. James Olrod, he did an analysis of over 100,000 leads and those lead contact attempts, and found that responding within 5 minutes makes you 100 times more likely to make contact than waiting 30 minutes. We actually even have a webinar about this. Go search the BusySeed webinars. It's a juicy one. It talks a lot about speed to lead and how that's important. And in the same case study, we found that they're 21 times more likely to qualify a lead at 5 minutes versus 30 minutes. So when you just look at all the math, it just makes sense here. Is that lead going to stay valuable forever? No. Lead decay is real. Leads don't stay valuable forever. They decay pretty quickly, actually. After about 10 minutes, the likelihood of qualifying that lead drops by 400%. And that's a study done by MIT. Now, we have to also think about the average B2B response time is 47 hours. This is by Inside Sales, a 2025 study that they did. Think about that. After 10 minutes, likelihood drops by 400%, yet most B2Bs are taking 47 hours to get to a lead. What does that mean for you? Well, if you are on top of your leads, you're making sure that they're getting responses and all of that, you're going to be much more likely to close them. And get this, only 0.1% of inbound leads get engaged in under 5 minutes. This was a study done in 2021 by Inside Sales as well, but 0.01%. That's a wild number. We want to make sure, as marketers, as salespeople, we're getting to these leads as fast as possible. With all this being said and done, it's the exact reason why we at BusySeed invented LeadChaser. You can actually go check it out today, LeadChaser.ai. But what LeadChaser does is solves all of these problems. See, the moment a lead comes in, LeadChaser calls that lead in under a minute, which again, we just looked at that and we said 0.01% of inbound leads are being engaged in under 5 minutes. Well, LeadChaser calls them in the first minute. I've seen it go as fast as 30 seconds. As long as it's all connected and it connects over to your leads, but it connects in that little time. Not everybody's going to answer after the first call, but if they don't pick up on that first call, they send a text message and then the follow-ups start beginning immediately. LeadChaser follow-ups at different times. It uses AI to find the best time to follow up as well, depending on where they're at, what other times we called before in which they didn't pick up, and trying to better that. It continues with a personalized conversation. And what it does really here, and the beauty behind LeadChaser, is that it closes the gap from 47 hours to 60 seconds, ultimately increasing your overall sales. Now, why does this work? It aligns with human behavior. People don't want to wait. They want to engage while the problem is still top of mind. The more you go on, people are going to forget about it, or they're going to go with another vendor. Do you really want to waste that time and let that time go by? LeadChaser solves that for you. Bigger takeaway, however, is that lead generation itself does not create revenue. Engagement does. If they put their information down there and then they go away and they never respond to you, well, what's the point of that lead? If they engage it, yeah, there we go. That's the sweet spot. So engagement depends on timing. That's why if you are losing leads and your response time is slow, well, that's the big thing you got to look at, in a big area where LeadChaser can help. So as my final takeaway that I'll mention here, if you are interested in LeadChaser, feel free to go to LeadChaser.ai, check it out and get some understanding there, because LeadChaser can kill that gap of yours. 60 seconds to get a call, that's fantastic. And then text messages, and it keeps following up with them until they're ready to talk. And just like we showed in the other webinar that we did, really, if you are taking too much time to respond to them, and you aren't, doing your follow-ups, most of the leads are going to die away and they're going to be useless to you. All that money you spent on lead generation is going to be bad. So if you're having trouble with that and you want, a company that's helped 550 businesses in this same area get better leads and better lead generation, better lead responses and engagement, just let me know. You either message us, call your favorite BusySeed rep, or you can talk to our sales team, and then check out LeadChaser. It could be the solution that you didn't know existed that will make you a ton of revenue saved from lost leads. This has been Omar. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.